as a farmer, the two things that have the greatest impact over my ability to make a profit are prices and yield. So obviously we're very exposed to, what the weather's going to give us in a given year. Things have changed dramatically over the past 30 years and even the past 10 years. Back in the 80s, this has been a very dry year, I guess, to start. We're about 3.8 inches of rain so far at the home farm for the year. There were years like that in the 80s. 1988 comes to mind. I wasn't around for that, but I've certainly heard lots about it. Memories like that stick around. And in those days, we didn't have access to crop protection products the way we do today. We had very basic options. We didn't have access to the seeding tools that we have access to today. So what you had to do is go in and till the ground, till it until it's black, and then try and put a crop in after that. So you give up all that topsoil moisture when you do that. And then you just try and hope that, if there's any weeds, you can control them with a couple of basic herbicide options and then hope for the best for the rest of the year. Today, we've been able to grow what actually is a pretty good crop on the same kind of moisture we got in 1988. That is really saying something about what we can do with the technologies that we have today. And that's thanks to better seeding tools, crop protection products, fertilizer, better genetics. That's been a tremendous change in just one generation on the farm. And even in the past 10 years, we've seen yields on our cereals and our canola increase by about 30%, with realistically probably the same energy use. That's an incredible story. We are going to see a lot more precision in the use of crop protection products. We're seeing a lot of technologies come out now that will allow us to minimize the use of herbicides, to just kill the weeds that are there instead of broadcast applications. That'll be a great way to save money and, probably better for the environment too, I'm sure. And, we've been starting to use weather stations with soil moisture probes out in the fields. As that technology improves with better rural internet access, we're going to be able to get really, really detailed about how we manage each zone in our fields. So we're going to be able to go back to the way that the land was first broke 110 years ago, where we can actually manage individual pieces on each field completely through the use of technology. And we're going to be able to do it a lot better than they ever could in ways that they could only dream of. So I think those are going to be some of the things that are going to change. And I think there's going to be a lot more interest in trying to find ways to bring costs down, just be more precise. I think that's going to be what we're going to see.